Welcome to our YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to take a look at some shots to intentionally injuring other players. Some of them have become infamous for their behavior. James Harrison, outside linebacker. It's regrettable that James Harrison has to feature on this list, given that his career exemplifies a long shot, making it big in the NFL. After spending 2 seasons on practice squads and playing in NFL Europe, he eventually made it onto the Pittsburgh Steelers roster in 2004. However, Harrison's tendency towards violent behavior on the field is difficult to ignore. It's worth noting that in a single game against the Cleveland Browns in 2010, he left 2 of their wide receivers, Mohamed Massaquoi and Harrison's college teammate Josh Cribbs, unconscious with his hits. There are too many instances of such behavior by Harrison to list them all here. Aqib Talib, defensive back. Undoubtedly, Aqib Talib was a talented player, as evidenced by his 5 Pro Bowl selections and 2-time NFL All-Pro status. However, when it comes to the cornerback position, he was as dirty as they come. The former University of Kansas All-American, a rarity in itself, had a habit of poking his opponents in the eye and sucker-punching teammates and even cab drivers. While Talib has since moved on to become an NFL analyst, he has already left his mark as one of the dirtiest players in the league's history. If you followed the NFL during the 2010s, you would undoubtedly have some idea of the controversial behavior that he was involved in. Mark Schlerth, guard/center. Becoming an NFL player is already a long shot for high school football players, especially those in Alaska. Mark Schlerth, a 3-time Super Bowl champion, overcame those odds, but not without resorting to some questionable tactics. Schlerth is widely regarded as the dirtiest player in NFL history, possibly in the literal sense, as he was known to frequently use cut blocks to take down opponents. Additionally, he reportedly urinated on himself during games to make things even more unpleasant for his opponents, which is undoubtedly gross. To his credit, Schlerth took hits as well as he delivered them, undergoing a whopping 15 knee surgeries by the time he retired following the 2000 season. Nonetheless, his reputation as a dirty player continues to precede him. T.J. Ward, safety. From the outset of his NFL career, T.J. Ward earned a reputation as a dirty player, frequently incurring fines for helmet-to-helmet hits and taking cheap shots at his opponents. However, his worst moment occurred in 2013, when he went low on New England Patriots tight end Rob Gronkowski, tearing his ACL in the process. This incident was particularly unfortunate for Ward, as it detracted from his only All-Pro season. Trevathan, linebacker. Trevathan's journey to the NFL was a remarkable one, going from a 6th-round draft pick to a Super Bowl champion and eventually securing a 4-year, $28 million contract as the top free agent. Inside linebacker in 2016, when he moved from the Denver Broncos to the Chicago Bears. However, Trevathan's career was marred by a hit in 2017 that nearly ended Green Bay Packers wide receiver Davante Adams' career. Trevathan delivered a helmet-to-helmet hit on Adams, knocking him unconscious while he was already locked up and defenseless. The hit resulted in a 2-game suspension for Trevathan and inflicted significant damage to his reputation. Dominic Raiola, center. Dominic Raiola was a center known for his intense and violent play on the football field, often leaving spectators cringing. Despite his All-American career at the University of Nebraska, he spent his entire 14-year NFL career with the Detroit Lions, which may have contributed to his tendency for cheap shots and late hits. In addition to his on-field behavior, Raiola was also a bully, verbally assaulting and mocking members of the University of Wisconsin band during pregame warm-ups in Green Bay, Wisconsin. In 2013, while he did issue an apology, the NFL called it into question, stating that it was likely not written by him. Raiola, however, brushed off the controversy, suggesting that there were more important things to focus on than his behavior. Despite his lengthy career, Raiola only had 2 winning seasons and was winless in 3 postseason appearances. Brandon Meriweather, safety. Apopka High School in Florida seems to have produced more than its fair share of NFL players known for their dirty play, including safety Brandon Meriweather and Warren Sapp, both of whom also played college football at the University of Miami. Meriweather's reputation for dirty play began during his college days, where he was awarded the Heavy Hitter Award at Miami. However, his draft stock was hurt by a brawl between Miami and Florida International, during which Meriweather was seen stomping on several players on the ground. In the NFL, Meriweather's tendencies towards dirty play continued, resulting in numerous helmet hits, and fines. Finally, in 2013, he was suspended for 2 games. His response to the suspension was to publicly suggest that he would have to start blowing out guys' ACLs, a remark that only further cemented his reputation as a jerk.